Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swamini Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurumilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadamtikam Vandegam Sri Guru Shiyuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vachapatitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaga Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraga Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the purest knowledge and the topmost knowledge. So in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Sri Krishna is teaching us that we have to perform our prescribed duties. So we know that we are all bound to act. We are all forced to act. But how when Krishna says that prescribed duties? So that means when we are forced to act, so then do we have a choice to do what kind of activities we have to do? That's a very important question. So when Krishna says that Durenagi avaram karma, keep all abominable activities at a far distance. So that means, do we have a choice to do what kind of activities we should do? So this is a very important question. Because everyone is forced to act, everyone is forced to commit sins. When Arjuna told Krishna that Atakena prayiktoyam papam charati purushaga anichanapi varshneya baladiva niyojita. So by what one is simple to sinful acts unwillingly as if engaged by force. So what we understand from Bhagavad Gita that the amount of force what we are getting, it is directly proportional to the amount of attachments we have, the amount of desires and attachments what we have in this material way. So that way when Krishna said that do your prescribed duties, niyatam kuru karmatvam karmajayogi akarmanaga, Krishna is actually giving that knowledge only when he is comparing with not doing any other duty, not doing anything, comparing with inaction. At that time, Krishna is teaching us that it's better to do prescribed duties instead of not doing anything. So, sarira yatra pichate na prasadeyat akarmanaga. Because we have got this body, so even though we think that we are freed from Maya, we are attached to Krishna, we have not the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and all such things, so we cannot simply think that, okay, I don't have to do anything, let me sit idle. That is what Krishna is teaching here, that don't do that. So perform the prescribed duties. So that's what Krishna is expecting all of us to do. Because he himself did. Name patasi kartavyam trishlokesu kinchana. There is no duty for me to do in all these three worlds. But Krishna did so much of duties when he came here. Lot of activities Krishna did. So much. So, like that, Krishna is asking us to perform the prescribed duties. So, the reason we need to do prescribed duties, in the next sloka itself, Krishna is teaching us that if we don't do prescribed duties, so that means we are going to be binding ourselves to this material wealth. So, that way, inaction is not an option. That we cannot do. We already understood. Everyone is forced to act helplessly by the three modes of material nature. So we cannot choose that I want to be inactive, so I don't do anything like that. We cannot decide. So we have to act. But we have to perform our prescribed duties. So that means we have to do all our activities for Krishna. That is what Krishna in the next sloka is bringing the word yajna. So niyatam. In the 8th sloka in the 3rd chapter, Krishna is using niyatam. Niyatam means prescribed. Then in the next sloka, 9th sloka, Krishna is using the word yajna. Yajna means offering. Offering unto Krishna. So that's what is the niyatam karma. So that's what they are, the prescribed duties. The prescribed duties are the actions which we actually perform as an offering unto Krishna. So that's what yajnartha. So that means whatever Krishna is teaching us in Bhagavad Gita, they are all prescribed duties. So whatever we do as an offering unto Krishna, they are all prescribed duties. Yajnarthat karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaga. Anyatra, any other work, any other action we do which is not yajna is going to bind us to this loka, this well, this material well. That's what Krishna is teaching us. So that means we have to do all the activities only as an offering unto Krishna. So that means we should not have any attachments to this material results. So that's what prescribed duties here it means. So that way we need to understand the amount of attachment what we have. So that's what our bondage to this material world is directly proportional to how much attachment we have to this material world. That's it. If you are completely detached, then we are not bound at all. So that means if we are completely attached to Krishna, then we are not bound at all. That means we will be able to do all the activities only for Krishna. Anything we do, it should be for Krishna. Time is limited. We don't have enough time. We have to act fast for Krishna. Even in this material world, everyone is forced to act, but everything is time limited. We have to do certain things within certain time, otherwise we lose it. So like that, for us also to serve Krishna, we got the opportunity now, we have to use it now. We cannot simply say that, oh, I have a lot of other work to finish, I need to finish this, I need to finish that. So then only I can come and study Bhagavad Gita, then only I can serve Krishna. If we think like that, then nothing is going to work out. We are never going to become Krishna's devotee. Because no work should take us away from Krishna. And we should not consider any work which is not related to Krishna. So whatever we do, it has to be connected with Krishna. That's what is very important. Anything we do, whatever we do, it should be connected with Krishna. And how can we make sure that it is connected with Krishna? As long as we are able to follow all our other things like chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, studying this Bhagavad Gita every day, and preparing prasadam and offering prasadam unto Krishna and spreading Krishna's message, Bhagavad Gita. If we are able to find time to do all these things in our day-to-day life, so that means we are doing everything for Krishna. If we want, Krishna will make our life like this. In general, people actually, they are so much of forced to act in this material way, lot of deliverables, lot of things you need to do, this, that, everything should be done within some deadlines. Those deadlines, that word itself is very scary, deadlines. Correct? For everything they use the word deadlines. So that means if you don't finish that activity by that date, you are dead. That's what deadlines. We want to actually do everything for Krishna. We should not get any such pressure. And whatever we need, whatever knowledge or strength or energy or memory or anything we need, Krishna will provide. Krishna is the source of everything. Aham sarvasya prabhu. So that way, if we desire to please Krishna, desire to serve Krishna, then Krishna is going to make our life very easy. We don't have to really work very hard. He knows, Krishna knows our real intention. We cannot cheat Krishna. He is the gambling of all cheats. No one can cheat Krishna. So that way, if we are really very sincere in our efforts to please Krishna, then Krishna will make our life very easy. And then we will not be struggling at all. Whatever we need, Krishna will give. That is true only. We can, every one of us can experience. Already all of us are experiencing. Krishna only is supplying everything. He is the source of everything and he is doing everything. We just have to think about Krishna. That is the only thing we can do. Otherwise, everything Krishna is doing. He is giving the energy in the form of sun and he is making all the vegetables, fruits and everything. As the light from the moon also, he is giving the rasa, the juice to the fruits and vegetables. And he is actually digesting as the digesting fire, Vaishwanaro Bhutva, and he is maintaining the balance of our breathing and all such things. So everything Krishna is taking care. We just have to remember Krishna. So, how we can make sure that we can remember Krishna? So that means Krishna is taking care of everything. We need to give it back to Krishna with love and devotion. We cannot try to accumulate everything for myself. Oh, this is mine, that is mine. I want this much, that much. Like that, if we go after the material things in this material world, we are going to lose Krishna. So that means we should be happy with what we get. Yadricha labha santushta. So, sahayajnaga prajaga sristva pura vacha prajapati anena prasavisyadvam yesavoshtu ishtakamadu. So, sahayajnaga praja sristva. So, when we were created, along with us, the yajnas were also created. Sahayajnaga prajaga sristva. So, the Prajapati, the Lord of the creations, so he has actually created yajnas along with us. So that's what we need to understand. So that's why we need to sahayajnaka prajaga sristva puro vacha prajapati anena prasavisyadvam yeshavo ashtu ishtakamadu. So just by performing all those yajnas, you enjoy what we want. That's what Krishna is teaching us. So the real enjoyment comes when we offer everything to Krishna. So that's why Ishtakamadu. So we can enjoy whatever way we want when we want to enjoy with Krishna. By offering everything unto Krishna. Otherwise, what Krishna is calling us? thieves. That's what Krishna is calling us. If you don't offer all these things back to Krishna with love and devotion, ye bhungtes tena evasa. Yo bhungtes tena evasa. He says thief. Devan bhavayatanyena te deva bhavayantu vaha parasparam bhavayantaga sheyaga paramavapsyatha. That's what Krishna is telling. Parasparam bhavayantaga shreyaga paramavapsyatha. But ishtan bhogan hi vo devan Tasyante yajna bhavitaha tairdattan apratayabhyo yobhunte eva saga. So we get what all we want, everything comes and enjoy. Don't give it back to Krishna. So that means we are thieves. That's why kripanaha palahetavaga. Those who seek the results of activities are misers. That's what kripanaga palahetavaga. Durenegi avaram karma, buddhi yogat dhananjaya, buddhau saranam anvicha kripana palahetava. That's what Krishna is teaching us. We should go after Krishna, not after the results. We should dedicate our life to serve Krishna, to please Krishna, not to serve our senses, not to please our senses. That is not going to work out. Because any amount of sense enjoyment is not going to satisfy us at all. It is all like pouring oil onto the fire, oil on the fire. That's all. In this material world, we cannot stop our desires just by fulfilling our desires. We can stop our material desires only by focusing our mind on Krishna. Then we can forget all these material desires, then we won't be even after this material world. Otherwise, if we think that, okay, let me enjoy, then I'll go to Krishna, let me enjoy whatever I want in this material world first, it is not going to stop. This will, if we enjoy, we want to enjoy more only. But in reality, it's not enjoyment. That also we understood from Bhagavad Gita, it's only suffering. This is the source of our suffering. It's bondage. So all these activities, already we just studied that. Any activity which we do, which is not as an offering unto Krishna, is simply bondage to this material. That's why Krishna is teaching us that. Annat bhavanti bhutani. Even before that, Krishna said that. Yajnasista sinaga santo muchyante sarvakil bishaygi bunjate te tu agam papa ye pachantyatma karanat. So yajna sista sinaga santo muchyante sarvakal. When we offer everything to Krishna, then we take it, then we are freed from all the sins. But if we don't offer to Krishna, if we just cook for ourselves and eat, so that means we are eating only sins. That's what Krishna is saying. Bunjate te tu agam papa ye pachanti atma karanat. So we should do everything for Krishna as an offering unto Krishna. That's why annat bhavanti bhutani parjanyat anna sambhavaga yajnat bhavati parjanyo yajnaka karma samudbhavaga karma brahmodbhavam vidhi brahmakshara samudbhavam tasmat sarvagatam brahmam nityam yajne pratishthitam. So everything is happening as a cycle. It's all happening like a cycle. So from one, other thing comes. From other thing, next thing comes. Agni, there is annat bhavanti bhutani. We survive with anna, food. And the food comes from the rains. And the rain comes from the yajnas. Yajna comes from the work, karma. So all such things. And karma is already comes from the Vedas. It's explained what to do, what not to do. For us, Bhagavad Gita. So we just have to get everything from Bhagavad Gita. So that's why Tasmat Sarvagatam Brahman Nityam Yajne Pratishthitam. So the all-pervading Brahman is always on this yajna only. So we need to yajna Purusha, Krishna. So we need to please Krishna. He is the Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasa. He is the enjoyer of all offerings. So we need to please Krishna. Then we are good. Then we are fine. If you follow this cycle, then we are fine. So this is a chakra. This is a chakra means the cycle. Evam pravartitam chakram nanuvartayati hayaga agayuhu indriyaramo mokham pata sajivati. Anyone who follows this cycle, ekam pravartitam chakram nanuvartayati. Anyone who is not following this cycle. Evam pravartitam chakram nanuvartayati. Agayuga indriyarama. His life is full of sins. Agayivi indriyarama mogham pata sajivati. So he lives all the time full of sinful reactions. So with illusions. So that's what mogham pata sajivati. So we need to live in Krishna consciousness by offering everything to Krishna with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. That's what is happening with us in our day-to-day life. Every day we are studying Bhagavad Gita. So our life, Krishna's mercy, because we are getting this knowledge every day. And every day our knowledge base is becoming very, very rich. We are getting very stronger. So we are going to serve Krishna also very, very nicely. There is no doubt. And Krishna is going to create even lots and lots of opportunities for us. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have finished 41 slokas in the second chapter. So now sloka number 42 and 43, two slokas Krishna is continuing. So what we studied in the sloka number 40, Krishna said that Neha Bikramana Sosti Pratyavayo na vidyate Swalpamapi asya dharmasya Trayate Makato Bayat. In this endeavor, there is no loss or diminution. Abhikrama, na nasosti. Neha Abhikrama nasosti. There is no loss and no diminution. Nothing is going to be reduced from us. Pratyavayo na vidyate. Even a little advancement in this path can protect one from the most dangerous type of fear. Swalpam apiyasya dharmasya trayate mahatvo bayat. In this endeavor, there is no loss or diminution, and a little advancement on this path can protect one from the most dangerous type of fear. That's what Krishna is teaching. Then in the next shloka, what we studied yesterday, Krishna taught us, Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekeha kurunantana bahusakahi anantascha Buddhayo avyavasayinam. So a person who is resolute in purpose, in determination. So Vyavasaya Atmika. So his intelligence is ekega, is only single, it's focused on Krishna, of course. Whereas Bahusakahi Anantascha, whereas unlimitedly branched, without any end, Ananta. Bahusaka means many branches. So unlimitedly branched, various branches. So the intelligence of the person who is not a Vyavasayatmika, who is Avyavasayina, who is not in Krishna consciousness. That's what Prabhupada is translating. So those who are on this path are resolute in purpose and their aim is only one, that is Krishna. O beloved child of the Kurus, the intelligence of those who are irresolute is many branched. That's what Krishna is. Now, next two slokas we are studying, sloka number 42 and 43. Krishna is continuing here. Yamimam pushpitam vasham pravadanti avipashchita vedavadarathaga partha nanyatastiti vadinaga kamatmanaga swargapara Janma karma pala prada kriya vishesha bahula bhogaisvarya gatim prati. That's what Krishna is teaching there. Yamimam pushpitam vacham pravadanti avipaschitaga. Avipaschitaga means those who have poor fund of knowledge. They don't know much. That's what avipaschitaga. So they pravadanti, they say all this, they are attracted to this pushpitam vacham, this flowery language in the Vedas. So that's what Vedavada Rathaga Pada. They talk about all such things, Veda, this, that, so many things here and there, but they really don't understand the purpose of Vedas. Krishna is going to teach in the second chapter itself, Yavanartaga Udapane Sarvataga Samplutodake Tavan Sarvesu Vedesu Brahmanasya Vijanat. So even before that, Krishna says that Traigunya Visaya Veda Nistraigunyo Bhavarjuna Nirdvandvo Nitya Sattvasto Niryogakshema Atmavan. So Vedas deal with three modes of nature. You just get out of these three modes of nature, free from Nistraigunyo Bhavarjuna. Nirdvandvo, free from the dualities, free yourself from the dualities. Nirdvandvo, Nitya Sattvasto. So be situated in yourself. Niryogakshema Atmavan. So without desiring for any material benefits, so be yourself, be situated. That's what Krishna is teaching. So whereas here Krishna is saying that Yamimam pushpitam vacham pravadanti avipaschitaga Vedavada ratagapata. Without even knowing that Krishna says in the 15th chapter, 15th sloka, Vedaishcha sarvai aham eva vedyo Vedanta krit veda videva chagam. But they don't know all those things. So these people very much attracted to the flowery language of the Vedas. They talk all kinds of word jugglery from the Vedas, and they say that there is nothing else is there. Na anyata sthiti vadinaga. They say that this is it. There is nothing else is there. That's what they say. Because they are attracted to Kamatmanaga Swarga Para Janma Karma Para Pradam. So they are very much attracted to the Swarga Lokam. So that's what they think, that this birth and work and everything is meant to go to Swarga. So they perform many ritualistic activities. Kriya Vishesha Bahula Bhoga Isvarya Gatim Prati. So this line, last line is very important. Bhoga Isvarya Gatim Prati. So those who are attached to Bhoga and Aisvarya, material sense enjoyment and material wealth, so that's what they do. So they will just take all this flowery language of Vedas. Even now, today, there are so many women, so many people, they do all these things. They don't understand the meaning of Bhagavad Gita. They don't understand what Krishna is teaching us in Bhagavad Gita. But they spend hours and hours talking all this nonsense they do. That's what Krishna is teaching here. So, what we understand, Krishna is saying that men of small knowledge are very much attached to the flowery words of the Vedas, which recommend various fruitive activities for elevation to heavenly planets, result in good birth, power, and so forth. Being desirous of sense gratification and opulent life, they say that there is nothing more than this. That's what they say, because they don't understand Bhagavad Gita. For us, we need to understand Bhagavad Gita, then we know everything. That's it. For us, that's what we need to know. Bhagavad Gita is the source of everything. In fact, in this material world, we don't have time to even study Vedas. There is no need to study Vedas, because we have to make a lot of devotees. We have to identify. There are thousands and thousands of devotees are there everywhere. How are we going to identify and bring them to our Bhagavad Gita class? That's what is very important service. So that way, let us stick to Bhagavad Gita, listen to what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, and follow what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, and spread this message. So then we know everything. Because the Krishna is saying that Vedaishcha sarve aham eva vedyo. Of all the Vedas, I am to be known. So from this Bhagavad Gita, we know Krishna very well. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 2 slokas today, sloka number 42 and 43 in the 2nd chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Hare Krishna. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swamini Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna. If any devotee has any questions, you can use the raise hand option. Otherwise, I will release one by one from mute. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Rahul Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. That is in 3.12 to 14, Krishna mentioned about Yajna. Can you bit explain about what is Yajna? That is means sacrifice.
Today in our Bhagavad Gita class, I have explained only about that only, Prabhu, entire class. So if you can watch through our recordings, so today's YouTube recording, you will get the complete answer. Okay, Prabhu, I saw your message, so based on that, I have discussed only that. Okay, Prabhu.
Okay, Guruji.
So you can go through our recording today. After it is uploaded in YouTube, you will get the complete thing. Afterwards, if you have any questions, then let me know. Okay, Prabhu.
Okay.
So yeah, everything I was explaining all those slokas. Okay, Prabhu.
Okay.
Do you have any specific questions about that afterwards? Then definitely we will look at it. Okay.
Specific means my Yajna means sacrificing for Krishna only, na Guruji?
Yeah, Yajna means offering unto Krishna.
Okay. In 3.15, Krishna explained about regulated activities mentioned in Vedas. What is that, Guruji?
Prescribed duties, all those prescribed duties, it is coming from Vedas like that. So, but for us, this Bhagavad Gita itself, afterwards Krishna, because he is teaching in the third chapter, afterwards there's so many chapters, Krishna will start everything. So for us, we don't have to, basically karma brahmodbhavam vidhi. So that means the karma created from the Brahma. So that's what it's coming from Vedas like that. So karma brahmodbhavam iddi Brahma akshara samudbhavam tasmat sarvagatam brahmam nityam yagne pratishthitam. So that's what Krishna is teaching. So that way it is translated as this karma is given in Vedas like that. So for us, this Bhagavad Gita is everything. So if you understand Bhagavad Gita very well, if you follow what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, so that means we know we are doing it right thing. That's it. So that's why today's sloka also we studied in the second chapter 42, 43 also like that way only. So you understand that, Prabhu?
Okay, Guruji.
You can actually you follow. You joined just now, correct, Prabhu?
Just now, Guruji. Means
Yeah.
8:45 class.
Yeah, I know you may be having class. That's what I thought. So I will upload immediately after this class. Then you can go through it. You will understand everything. Afterwards, if you have any questions, then again we will discuss. Okay, Prabhu?
Okay, Guruji. Guruji, in 3.8, I saw your video, Guruji. Means just for my clarification, means in 3.8, Krishna is telling having control on body and having lust of sense objects in mind. It is not, he is only the fool now, Guruji.
That is correct. He's saying in the 3.6, in the 3.6, Krishna is saying that Karmendriyani samyamya ya aste manasa smaran indriyartan vimudatma midyacharaga sauchyate. So he's a midyacharaga, he's a vimudatma, he's a fool, he's a pretender. So while trying to control the senses, while trying to control the mind, but karmendriyani samyamya, while controlling the karmendriyas, the working senses, but at the same time, mind is thinking about the sense objects. So then he is a pretender, he is a fool. That's what Krishna is teaching. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji.
Yeah. Then in the next sloka, he says that Istvindriyani manasa niyamya arabate arjuna. So with the mind, we should regulate the senses. So that's what niyamya arabate arjuna. Karmendriyagi karma yogam asaktaga savisisati. One should perform karma yoga using the karmendriyas without any attachment. That's what Krishna is saying. So once you study Bhagavad Gita, once you develop love towards Krishna, when we start doing everything for Krishna, so automatically we will fit into all these categories. For Krishna's mercy, we will be able to qualify ourselves in doing everything for Krishna. So that way, our mind will become our friend. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for explaining. Hare Krishna.
And you go through the chapter, today's recording, and then let me know tomorrow. Okay, Prabhu?
Yes, Guruji. I had completed 2.50 up to 2.50. But second chapter is somewhat difficult for me, Guruji. I skipped to third one. Somewhat easy.
It's easy. Okay. Yes. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Kandula Tirupati Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. No questions today. I'm very happy to see you in this.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay.
Suresh Kumar Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Pranam. Sorry, nowadays I'm listening to you, but I'm not actively participating in discussions because I have to leave a little bit early. Anyway, thank you very much for another wonderful class.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Ila Mataji. Hare Krishna. Abhishek Das Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Abhishek Prabhu. Satyendra Singh Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Today I missed the earlier part because of network issues.
Okay.
But really enjoying your class. In today's class, in the last line, you have said that ऐश्वर्य के भोग के लिए लोग बात कर्म बंधन से ये really interesting. You are reiterating again and again that our duty is only to love Krishna and do all deeds for Lord Krishna.
Yes.
Wonderful class, wonderful listening from you. I enjoyed the chanting with you.
Yes.
To today's class. Really wonderful class. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. No questions, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Chitrita Mataji, Hare Krishna. Sorry, Mataji, you can unmute again.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
No questions per se, Guruji. So now what I understand is till now what I've understood is control your senses, have no attachments, control your swabhav, and that is the main thing that I should be focusing on. Then till now what we have studied, is that correct? And one question I have to ask, Guruji, it may be a little complicated, but then what is the identity of a human being? Like, I know I am the soul. And so what is my identity then?
Identity in the sense, the soul is a soul. Our swabhava is our identity right now. So we need to, that is what swabhava is controlling us. We need to free from our swabhava, then we will go to Goloka. Yes. Correct.
So our identity is actually our swabhava. Whatever we are showing to the world, that becomes our identity. And the soul is completely different, completely, absolutely untouched. Right. That's it. Okay, Guruji, thank you so much for a lovely class. Wonderful class. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Mahendra Shukla, Prabhu. I think you were unmuted, but maybe let me unmute again.
Dandavat Pranam, Guruji.
Dandavat Pranams, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. आपका आशीर्वाद बना रहे. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Ravindra Goyal, Prabhu, you had some questions about the sloka number 314.
Yes, Hare Krishna, Guruji. Actually, the one devotee has asked about 3.15, so I just glanced at that verse, and then the related verse was 3.14. So I must get it clarified. In 3.14, Krishna says, Yagya is also born of karma. That is correct. Prescribed karma. So, in a way, whatever prescribed jobs, prescribed works we are doing, they are also yagya, subject to if they are done for the Krishna.
That is correct.
So, whatever we are doing, like we are listening, we are attending class, we are doing our normal duties in our offices, everywhere. If we are doing it for the sake of Krishna, they are, all are in the category of yagya.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes everything so simple, sir. Guruji.
That is correct. Yes,
right. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Palaniyappan, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So first we discussed for a few days about the theoretical knowledge that is the Sankhya Yoga.
Yes, Prabhu.
Then you have started teaching us the Buddhi Yoga.
That's correct.
The Buddhi Yoga is the last 3 slokas we studied so far. And this Buddhi Yoga is very simple and very, very practical. What I felt in this third today, Even the negative people who is not with Krishna, how they behave also is he himself says.
Krishna is saying very clearly. Yes, yes.
That means both Arjuna and Krishna together is teaching all of us the practical way of living. That is the thing which in simple language, what I felt when I go through, because last only 5-6 months I'm going through your teaching.
Yes.
And it's really why till it is not clear in my mind. We can simplify this language and made in English and Tamil and whatever language we want.
Yes.
And then why not to follow in the practical way of life? Why the people, the material world, he himself says that material world we are seeing in front of us, what we are suffering and what we are getting and what type of changes taking place, all these are practically we are seeing in front of us.
Yes.
When we are seeing in front of eyes, why we are not able to study this and this thing, and it is a real wonder. That is again
Maya, because we are
Maya.
very much attached. Yes,
That is again Maya only playing the complete.
Yeah, Maya, because of our desires. Because of our desires, we are. Yes, because of our ignorance. It's because of our ignorance.
That is the thing which I felt when I heard today's your teaching. That is a feeling of mine, personal feeling of mine about Bhagavad Gita when I studied along with you.
Yes,
thank you, Guruji. Thank you for
Thank
your day.
you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mithun Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, how are you?
Hare Krishna. Yeah, fine. Hare Krishna is mentioned.
Yeah, thank you, Guruji, for the wonderful class. No questions today. So, Guruji, that flyer update, you said.
Yeah, maybe with Shashi Kopat Mataji will be able to. So, what we need, what we wanted to do, Prabhu, we wanted just the phone number we were discussing, correct, Prabhu? Afterwards.
Yes, Guruji. Like a flyer where earlier, I think Timir Prabhu made a flyer with phone number and the email address and the website, right?
Now we made a flyer, but it is the phone number we were discussing. Whose phone number we need to give, something like that, correct, Prabhu? Or
yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Shashi Kopat Mataji also unmuted. She gets the flyer. Maybe whatever changes, for example, number if you want, she can modify and send it to us.
Okay, Guruji.
So number, how we can do, Prabhu, for the number, we need to give a number, or maybe we give a website, or how we do here in US. Maybe then we will be able to, if somebody calls, like you called Timir Prabhu, he was able to pick up, correct? So now Timir Prabhu is not here. We will be back only after more weeks.
I mean, I can be the coordinator, but I am not the admin of the group to add them to that particular group, right, Guruji? So
we can create one group, and anyone who calls, in that you can be admin yourself and make me also admin. Then you can add, Prabhu, something like that we can do.
Okay, good. So we are not going to add to our current group.
No, there is no need. It will be only for North America. Like for example, in Bangalore also we created a group for Bangalore only. So like that, even with Delhi also, we are going to create a group for Delhi, like Chitrita Mataji, Asashi Mataji, Roma Mataji, and Ila Mataji. We discussed about it. So like that, we can do one group here, Prabhu. So we can add all the devotees like that. Yes,
okay, and then we will
or if one of the group, I think Timir Prabhu made one group at that time when he was advertising, one group specifically for US, like devotees in US. But maybe I will check if there is a lot of still, like if it is less number is there. Usually most of the things were around 200 plus. So if it is enough space, then we can make you as admin, and if you can give your number and the flyer, then you can add it, Prabhu. That's fine. That's also possible.
Okay. So in that group we'll be.
Yes,
sorry, Guruji, go ahead.
No, tell Prabhu, in that group.
In that group, we'll be, so whenever we get a Zoom link, we'll be passing the Zoom link to that new group also, Guruji?
No, that group I will be only posting to. Nothing, we are not like you or Timid Prabhu or anyone. So only you will be adding the devotees. That's it. So all the groups what we have right now, it is only for to send our Bhagavad Gita lecture only, nothing else, Prabhu. So that way they know it's only coming like this. You understand?
Yeah, I mean, yes, Guruji. I mean, whatever messages we are getting, like the Zoom class has started, will be passed on to that group also, right, Guruji?
Yes, that group I will pass it. Whenever I start immediately, I will add that group also. I will send it. Yes, Prabhu, that's correct. That is true. Yeah, I understood your question now. Yeah, that will be done, and when the lecture gets uploaded, that information also will be sent. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, Guruji. So I will coordinate with Shashi Kopar Mataji also.
Yes, Shashi Kopar Mataji is already unmuted here. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna, Shashi Kopar Mataji. She's there. Okay, Prabhu. Maybe when Mataji is able to talk, I will again let her inform. Or you can coordinate with her, Prabhu. And when Chitrita Mataji also, that's what I told her. Maybe Mataji can give. Yes. That flyer okay, we can just change the numbers. Yes, Prabhu, you can do that. Shashi Kopar Mataji, are you there? Hare Krishna Mataji. You are unmuted, but we couldn't hear you, Mataji. Maybe some issue. Okay, Prabhu, you can coordinate. Okay, Prabhu?
Okay. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Yeah, that way we can do it. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I will unmute her again. Once again. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna, Shashi Kopar Mataji. It looks like there is some problem, Mataji. I don't know why. Manoranjan Sagar Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
A very wonderful session. That Swava determines the life, really identity. What you told, exactly that is right. I am very enlightening class. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam Guruji, because I have duty. Okay. Satata Naman.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Mati Mataji, Hare Krishna. Dipesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, for Mithun Prabhu, in WhatsApp, there is a way in which you can create a link and you can share that link. And when they click on that link, people will be joined to that group automatically.
In fact, for that, what we have done, Prabhu, in our website, if they can do it, because there we can...
You can put the link anywhere, Guruji.
Okay, the same link, then that same, the problem, Prabhu, WhatsApp has a problem like 250, about 250 then goes, then we cannot join, correct? So how it is happening in our website, if it goes closer to 250, we can put a new link in our website, Prabhu.
Yeah, you can create a new group and then you can add it.
But when the flyer, when we put it something like that, Prabhu, then there is a problem. If that is going to somebody, then they cannot use that to... If that group is already full, then they cannot use that link. So it has to be a dynamic link, correct, Prabhu? So that's what I meant.
I think, I don't know if in the US they have the business version of WhatsApp yet or not, but India has it. And I think the limit is higher than 250 now. Let me check.
Is it like that, Prabhu?
Yeah. So...
Okay. WhatsApp is having problem. Like I'm not even able to forward this. I joined the Zoom. It says that it's forwarded many times. It's allowing me to forward only to one group. So then every time I need to copy paste once, and then I forward that one. Then I'm able to forward 5. That also only 5 only it allows me to forward at a time.
Yeah, I think you can easily invite more participants. I think the 256 limit is gone.
Okay.
You can add more people.
Oh, okay. Then that's good.
Yeah, you should look at it. I think that the limit is gone, but that link is good. That's why it is very easy to just send the link, share it with everybody, create the link, in WhatsApp, there in settings, you go, and then you can you can have I'm seeing people with 200 participants also. So yeah, I think you'll be okay, Guruji.
I know Kandula Trupadi is messaging about Telegram, and that's another option.
Yeah. Telegram we can add up to 200,000, Guruji.
Yeah. How much, Prabhu?
200,000.
Yeah. So maybe Telegram now I see a lot of people are. There's another thing we can use Telegram instead of WhatsApp also.
Yeah,
but I was talking about adding people in the flyer. So when you have a flyer, so they contact me, and then I have to add them to the group, right, Guruji?
Yeah, yes. If they contact
you.
Also,
you can also put a QR code.
That's what Sumati Mataji mentioned.
Yeah. So QR code also, or link you can forward. I mean, any of these things will work. Yes, there's so many options nowadays. To make it easy.
Hare Krishna Guruji. For now, there is Hare Krishna Guruji. For now, there is there is space for adding more participants in group 19, which we created. So if Mithun Prabhu has also made an admin of the group, and his phone number is put in the flyer by Sashi Kopad Mataji, he can just get those flyers printed and distribute them wherever he can, or put them up anywhere. I think some of us can also put it as a profile pic for some time. If people are looking at it and if they are interested, they can see that also and join. Different ways of promoting, putting it up on other social media also we can do. For some time we can do that and see like how many are seeing that and joining. And like Deepesh Prabhu said, having a QR code or the link, the link to click and automatically join without having to go through anybody. That can also be done.
Yes. And QR code is very popular just because you don't have to type in any phone number or link. You just put your phone camera on top of the QR code and that's it. It works. So you join directly. So that is something to think about.
I think we should do that maybe for Mithun Prabhu's flyer, Guruji. We should try it out with the QR code also.
Yeah, typing phone numbers makes it a little difficult. You can always get it wrong. But QR code, you will never get it wrong. Or link. If somebody gives you
that QR code, again, we need to confirm about that 250 limit is gone or not. That's the main thing. So otherwise, we should use Telegram. That's what maybe.
Guruji, Telegram is better, Guruji. If anybody wants to join in the Telegram, automatically no need to send the link, no need to say anything. They can search. If they find, for example, you search the in Telegram Bhagavad Gita, automatically our site will display. And they will see our slokas. If they are interested, automatically they can join in the Telegram. It is a better way. We are not able to join in the WhatsApp group because we have to say we have to needed the link and we need to share the persons. We have to add ourselves only. But in the Telegram, if a person wanted to interested to the Bhagavad Gita, they are searching in the bar. Automatically, they can join in the without our permission. Also, they can join in that group. We will increase the devotees more and more with that Telegram.
That way, it will be one place. Everybody will be there. Correct. You don't need to maintain so many groups. But WhatsApp, I think WhatsApp we need to. Deepesh Prabhu, is it possible we can find out that limit is gone? You said. Maybe we need to confirm that, bro.
Yeah, I'm just checking on the website. I'm trying to find the details on it, but with the link you can add more people. With the link you can add more people. That's what it says.
With the link you can add more people.
Yeah. So
then maybe the link is the better thing to put, Guruji, along with the text in sending in a WhatsApp message or a Telegram message. Sending it with the link would be the better option. With the link to join rather than the phone number.
Yeah, that way we don't even have to get the number from them and add them. So that's good. Maybe if they have any questions, then they can call. Their phone number also will help.
We can put the phone number also, yes. And they can always call for any
questions.
if they have any questions. Let's try it out, Guruji. We'll ask Shashikopur
I think
Mataji.
we will discuss again in our
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
when we are planning to do it again. I think Mithun Prabhu.
I think Deepesh Prabhu asked for today evening. Today is it? Friday, he was saying after class. Either today or tomorrow.
No, actually, more like tomorrow.
More like tomorrow. Okay.
Tomorrow, this the same time. Yeah.
Okay.
For me, it is Friday. For you, it is Saturday, I think.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. So, Mithun Prabhu, you are okay, Prabhu, tomorrow?
Yes, Guruji. So tomorrow should be good. Yeah.
Shashikopur Mataji, you are available, Mataji? Shashikopur Mataji? Yeah, I think Mataji is...
She's not there, I think.
Yeah, we'll communicate in our group.
I'll talk with her. I'll talk to her later.
No, Mataji is unmuting, but not able to hear from her. Some
okay.
Okay. We can discuss tomorrow again. Okay. Hare Krishna. At that time, we can discuss at length and we will decide. Hare Krishna. Kandula Tirupati, thank you for about that telegram. We will also, I think, let them discuss about that also and then figure it out. Okay, Prabhu. So that also I was thinking about it. Telegram also. I know now many are joining telegram also. So.
Yes, Guru. Also, we are recordings. Also, we can post in the links. We can post in the telegram group. There is no need to worry about the memory phone also.
Yeah.
But in the WhatsApp group, we are getting the trouble with that memory also.
Oh,
if you are
okay.
If you are posted in the group and if you are deleted, we can able to see that.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
That is the main
so
advantage.
So we can evaluate everything and then decide. Yes, Prabhu. Maybe in the meeting.
Okay, Guru. Okay, thank you very much for that.
Thank you, Prabhu. Okay. Thank you for that information also, Prabhu. It's very useful information. Hare
okay.
Krishna. Ravin Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Sumati Mataji, you didn't. Okay, I will. About the lecture today, everything is fine, Mataji. You understood everything.
All good, Guruji. The main thing about like desire, we have to let go of desires. I think many of the other religions also have the similar premise, right? In Buddhism, Jainism also, they say desire is the root cause of all evil. So many people, I think, after reflection, they have come to that. What to say? One of the main tenets of the religion being to let go of desires, just like you're saying in Bhagavad Gita also, to direct all your activities towards Krishna and to let go of material desires. So does it mean that what to say, what is the difference, Guruji? Any way we can look at it differently, the way it is told in other faiths and the way
Bhagavad Gita only Krishna says that we have to develop a desire to serve him, please him. So we need to understand that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. See, understanding about the soul, about the three modes of material nature, all those things, I don't know you can get anywhere else.
Yeah.
About the Maya, three modes, how they are controlling and all those things. So that way, in Bhagavad Gita, everything Krishna is teaching us very clearly.
Okay, Guruji.
So when we develop that love on Krishna with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, so then automatically other desires will go away. That's what Krishna is teaching. Like when we taste the higher, experience the higher taste, lower taste will automatically give up.
Correct. And to perform everyday's duties as a yagya, that is a very important thing. And submitting everything to Krishna. So that is again a very important learning today, that if you submit every activity towards Krishna, that itself becomes a form of sacrifice. No need to do any, like in the olden days, people used to do a lot of homas and yaga, Ashwamedha yaga.
No, we don't have to do all those things. We have to
big yagas.
We have to identify devotees and teach them Bhagavad Gita, like what we are doing as teams in different cities, correct? So that's what we need to do, Mataji. That's the thing. That is better than everything else.
Okay. Okay, Guruji. Thank you. Thank you for the class, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Ramin Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, so wonderful class, Guruji. So what I am understanding from what we learned today is that we enjoy in this world a lot using our sense way, attaching the senses with the sense objects, which is the cause of the problem actually. And in other shlokas we have learned that we must learn how to be happy within ourselves, within this self. And the self means within this self there is super soul also. So and super soul is nothing but with Krishna. Is that right, Prabhuji?
That is correct. Super soul is Krishna. Yes. Yes, Prabhu.
So we which means that we need to have our association with super soul, offering everything to the super soul, which is our Lord Krishna, and try to learn to be happy just by doing that.
Yes, Prabhu.
Is that correct, Prabhuji?
That's correct, Prabhu. So when we just make Krishna like pleased, then we are, everything is going in the right way. That's what Krishna is teaching. So if you do everything, yes, always remember me, do everything for me, then I will take care of you. That's it. That's what Ananya Chetaga Satatam. Then Ananyas Chintayanto Mam. All such things Krishna is saying the same thing. Always thinking of me, always remembering me, then everything Krishna will take care of.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thanks for every day reminding us that this is what we have to do, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna to everyone.
Suresh Tabik Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
I think in this today's shloka, Guruji, this concept of Swarga and Naraka, I think is like totally rejected. Is it so, Guruji?
That is correct.
So, means there is no question of having any Naraka and the Swarga. That is what he is saying. Is it?
No, Naraka and Swarga are there, but we don't have to go there. That's what Krishna is saying.
Achha, okay.
It's not, Krishna here, it's not saying that there is no Swarga and all. They are after this Swarga. Kamatmana Swarga Paraga. So that's what Kriya Vishesha Bhagavam. So, but Krishna is not saying that there is no Swarga. Swarga is there. That already in the 9th chapter also we study. Krishna says that Tetam Bhuktva Swarga Lokam Vishalam Kshine Punya Martya Lokam Visanti. All such things we know that. Yes.
So that concept is there. I was wondering other way. Okay.
It is very much there. Naragaloka is there, Swargaloka is there, everything is there. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
But all are material wells. They are not spiritual.
Places. They are not spiritual. They are on the material wells.
Yes, there also if we go, we need to die. Okay. We will die.
Okay.
Life is not permanent there.
Yeah. Means like when there means like, or the material well means like again the body will be there into the Swarga and Naraka. That is what is.
Yeah, we'll get a body there, different body there, and enjoy there. And then again, when that body becomes old and will get disease, we'll die there. That's it.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you. I understand.
It is like bank balance. If you have a lot of bank balance money, you go and go for everywhere, wherever you want, tour and everything. Once the money, the balance is going zero, then you cannot do anything. You have to come back. So like that here, you acquire a lot of punya to go to Swarga. And then Kshine Punya Martya Lokam Visanti. When the punya is, you spend the punya there to enjoy in Swarga Loka. Then once that punya is done, then you will be again coming back to this Martya Loki. Again you will be coming back.
Okay, Guruji. I understood now. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna. Vrinda Jai Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class. So Guruji, that Vyavasai Atmika Buddhi, it means one-pointed devotion with no fragmentation of the mind.
Yes, resolute in determination. Yes.
That's
That is correct. Yes.
okay. So Krishna wants us definitely to not be fragmented into many branches.
That is correct.
That's what it means.
So if somebody is attached to
devotion.
material sense enjoyment, their intelligence is many branched. Those who are attached to Krishna, their intelligence is very single mind.
Yes, Guruji. And that will come with all our chanting and prasadam.
Yes,
and
this chanting Hare
keeping
Krishna
Krishna
mantra, studying Bhagavad Gita, everything will take us. No doubt.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Chandrakanta Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. I joined late for the class, Guruji, today in the question answer session, but still I could understand the class focused on desire because of during the discussion. More desire and how to convert that desire towards Krishna. That's what the class about that that I could take it away from Paniyappan summary and Ravindra summary class, Guruji.
Yes, Mother.
It's very, very nice, Guruji. I don't have any questions since I'm not attended the class, your class. Thank you, Guruji, for reminding us and telling us that to turn our all our mind and desires towards Krishna. This is really, we are lucky, Guruji. We are lucky to hear about Krishna every day. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna to everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Kadiravan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Ram Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Shashi Kopat Mataji, it looks like your mic is having problem. Maybe you can try once again. Okay, I think I spoke with all the devotees. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtana. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Ram Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Sorry,
Hare
Guruji, I'm in
No
another call, Guruji.
No problem.
It's today is end of the quarter 2, Guruji. So busy, then Prabhupada's Kirtan immediately it lingers, Guruji. Immediately I stopped. I suspend the other call. I am joining here, Guruji. Nevertheless, good things always comes into the ears, Guruji. Sumati Umapati Madam was saying that we should surrender. We should surrender all action to Krishna, Lord Krishna. This morning I woke up around 3:30. That was the message also I received, Guruji. I should surrender all my action to Lord Krishna. That's it, Guruji. Life is very peaceful, and I'm enjoying, Guruji. Everything goes well, Guruji. With your blessing, by the causeless mercy of Krishna, I'm able to see Krishna in all my actions, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna to all, Guruji.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's a long weekend here, Guruji. Until Tuesday, it will be a holiday. Because of the May Day and Ramadan, we call Hari Raya over here, Guruji. So that's why most of the people are busy today closing the activities, Guruji. All good, Guruji. I will utilize the long weekend to go back to your YouTube lectures, take notes, and enrich myself, Guruji, in Krishna consciousness. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna to all.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.